Hey guys, it's Eric with the Miller Park Minute, where we're throwing strikes and getting some likes. Today we're talking about Brewers depth, a little bit of the roster, who's going to be on the roster. We already kind of have an idea. It's no shock to anyone. But we're also going to talk about some players that are coming up and some log jams that we have at this point. So without further ado, I think we all know our starting outfield is going to be Braun, Cain, and Yelich. Our infield is going to go as follows: Shaw, Arcia, Moustakas. Aguilar is going to be our starting first baseman, and then we got a backup of Thames. We're going to start with Grandal as catcher, which is a good add there. I think his experience will really play into the team this year in handling these young pitchers because he's got that experience. Pina, backup catcher. Eric Thames, Eric Kratz is going to be left off. Eric Thames is our backup first baseman. Perez can play anywhere. He can pitch a couple innings. He can be thrown in at second, shortstop. Gamel is our extra outfielder at this point in time. There's a couple areas. Adam McKelvey actually projected this and has been projecting this throughout the spring. Couple areas where we disagree. Maybe I think he's thinking on the conservative side here, but Yelich, Cain, Anderson, Burns, Woodruff, and Davies are where he projects. As you saw in my projecting video, which is going to be up here, I said Freddie Peralta, Cain, Woodruff, Davies, Anderson. I'm assuming thinks Freddie Peralta is going to stay in the minors to get more starts and more experience time. He also says that we're going to see Albers. I'm just going to read it. Screw it. I'm just going to read it. He says we're going to see Albers, Hader, Burns, Guerra, Knebel, Claudio, Williams, and Pretica. I think I pronounced that right. I don't know. I could be butchering that one. But so a little bit different than what I view. Maybe it's a little fan favoritism. But okay. So here's where this gets complicated, because we do have a lot of good guys in the minors. We have a lot of guys that are in between that should be playing. And this is just kind of my predictions. If we see any one of these three get injured, I think we will see Mauricio Dubon. I don't think we will see Keston Hura till later in the season. There's a game to be played with service time and stuff like that, and I think they would rather start with Dubon and then work their way in. There's a lot of guys in that line, but Dubon, I think, is next up. He's played everywhere, and he's proven himself at every level. So, by the way, I interviewed him. Check that video out. That's up there. If Aguilar or Thames goes down, obviously we can use either one of those. Shaw has also played some first base, so that would then shift Moustakas, and then you use Perez at second base. There's options. Keston Hura is the big guy. Now he's blocked because we have Moustakas. You're not going to move Moustakas unless it's back to third if Shaw gets injured. So there's a lot of play there. Obviously, Gamel can come into play there. Anywhere in the outfield, Braun needs a day off. He gets hurt, he gets injured, back tenses up, thumb hurts, whatever it is. So there's play there. And Perez has played outfield as well. They've played him there throughout the spring, so I think that gives us some options. Eric Kratz, if he ends up on our minor league squad, he would be back up to either one of those if these two got hurt. But we also have Nottingham waiting in the wings as well, so there's another option there. We just have a lot of options, guys. There's a lot of options on this squad. Starting pitching, the Freddie Peralta or the Corbin Burns. We also have a lot of guys sitting in the minors that could come up. Hauser, Wilkerson, they're all sitting there yet. So I talk a lot more about those guys and who's up next and who's coming up in the video about the minor leaguers, who's coming up from the minors next. So that'll be in this series. Again, click it, it'll be linked, or it might be coming up in a few days. So take a look at that video as well. Yeah, really. I mean, there's a lot of good scenarios here. I think we have good fill-ins. If we do have unforeseen injuries, if they all play all season, I think this team is going to be unstoppable. You can check my predictions video and my projected win-loss record for the Brewers. I really think that we're going to be that World Series team, and I'm going to keep saying it. So if you say it, it'll happen. I said it last year, and we got one game away. So other than that, I think this is a good lineup. However you stack them, however you build a lineup. I built a lineup, but that's another video. Check that out. Should be in the cards or in the description after the video. Either way you stack it, I think we got a good team going here, guys. I feel a lot of confidence going into 2019. Check out the other videos. There's more in this series. There's more talk. The minor league one is coming up. If it's not already released, just depends on the day. So check that out, guys. Like, subscribe, share this video. We're doing a thing right now. I don't know if it's still going on, if we've hit 1,000 yet. I don't know when this video is going to be released. So if we've hit 1,000, I'm going to be running around Miller Park in just a pair of shorts. So check that video out. It'll be a good video. It'll be funny. And it would really be a great thank you to be able to freeze my butt off for each and every one of you. So thank you for being here. As always, go Brewers. And thank you for watching. And share the video. Share the video with your friends, guys. Thanks.
Thank you for watching the Miller Park Minute.